after starting the career as the nine games in as we were of the time of recording that last episode. We have just picked up an extra point today as the time of recording this one, but obviously in real life. But right now I am going to go into the press conference and have this game against Aston Villa to start off the episode. Right then, so he says, can your boys still qualify on about the Europa League? The team's good enough. We can qualify if the team puts together some hella crazy run, but how you approach the game, we'll focus on the performance, to say the least, exactly what we need to do, and why has the team been struggling? I have to take some of the blame, because at the end of the day, can't just put it on all the players. Right then, boys, here we are, our first game away from home that we are going to be playing. It is Aston Villa at Villa Park. Let's see what we can put in today. Hopefully better performances, especially defensively, than we did in that first episode. But let's get straight into it, boys, and hope for the best. Thomas is the man on the ball at the moment, can play the ball into Ndidi. Now off to Tielemans. If Marcel wants to make a run through the centre, he does. He has the shot and it's saved by the keeper and it's collected by him in the end as well. Ollie Watkins now the man to come forward with a ball. Good play there from Tielemans to get back in time. But yeah, just not quite there at the moment. Bailey trying to run clear of Thomas. Good defensive plays from Thomas. Unfortunately, didn't collect the ball that time. And it's again such an easy pass to go through. And luckily, it is saved by Iverson. Playing it into a little bit of danger, but we've managed to get away with it. Now Thomas to bring us forward against Sansone. We'll turn it back, give it into Tielemans. If Patson is making the run, but can we play it into him in a decent position? We can indeed, but unfortunately it's blocked off very well. We'll play it inside now to Tielemans, but unfortunately over the bar by the man. Right, Tielemans to whip a ball in. Is whipped in. Somehow only to Maddison. Marcel is the man on the ball. Hits the shot. That was not far away from the young man. Imagine if that had gone in. How is your first professional goal? Whacking that into the back of the net. He has some dip on it and some swerve, and it doesn't go far past the post. The ball we was hoping for. Just a little bit off again. It was a very good ball, but just not quite what we needed, as Maddison picks it up this time, plays the ball through perfectly to Daka, and he's put the ball wide. We've had so many chances so far. Jesus Christ. Maddison tries to get a tackle in, doesn't quite work. And now Dewsbury Hall on his defensive plays at the moment. And Ndidi not really working out perfectly at the moment, but it's still defensively sound. As I say that, good shot from Ollie Watkins, but a good save as well. That is half-time, boys. The first time we have gone into half-time in the Premier League this season at 0-0, not losing 2-0. So, a very good first half performance from us. We've looked very dangerous. We've just not managed to put the ball in the back of the net yet. But hopefully more of the same in the second half, boys. That was a flying tackle there from Coutinho, but we've got away from not getting absolutely mangled by it. Daka to play the ball to Maddison, and he's done so. We'll play a ball inside. Marcel has come forward with a header, but it's not the best. He's the king of winning them headers on this game at the minute. As we'll play a ball over the top to Daka, who is free of his man, takes the shot and bags the goal. And the first time this season we have taken the lead. And here we are. It is the man who has just ran through a billboard. It's Patson Daka. He's literally standing in the middle of a billboard. Daka, beautiful little dink over the top. I don't know who it was that played it. I think it might have been Maddison. And it's a beautiful finish into that far corner. Not much the keeper could have done about that. Beautiful play. My man, Patson Daka. He's looked very dangerous when he's came forward, and I've very much enjoyed watching him play at the moment. As I say that, Bailey has just absolutely trampled our defence, and Iverson has managed to tip that just wide of the post from Ollie Watkins. But Bailey just walked through our defence there. And Digne plays the ball up to Watkins. Now to Coutinho. Good tackle again from Castagna. Now Maddison plays the ball inside. It's with Hall. We'll give it back to Castagna, who can find, okay, Hall to Maddison. And this is a lot of space again. And Patson not quite finding the back of the net this time. Has he got the strength to hold him? No, not really. And he ain't got the pace either as Thomas. He's blitzed our defence again. And it's a big tackle from Johnny Evans. And again from Johnny Evans. But he gives the ball straight back to him. And Thomas has gone down for a challenge. And luckily just over the bar from Bailey. Jesus Christ, is this man causing me issues. Standing over the corner, whips it short to Coutinho. It's come back to Bailey, and Maddison is still on him. He's done well. It's a shot at goal, and it's a good save again from Iverson. Tried to put a foot in again, Maddison, but they are looking very, very dangerous at the end of this game, or Aston Villa, as Watkins comes forward, gives it off to Buendia. It is the danger man again in Bailey, who lays it back to Buendia at the moment. It's Douglas Luiz, takes the shot, and it's over the bar. That is full time, boys. Our first 3 points as Leicester manager with Andrea Pirlo being the man at the helm. He's managed to take the points off of a former player in himself, Steven Gerrard. And yeah, there we go. 2 midfield masters go against each other. And yeah, it's Andrea Pirlo that comes out on top as a 1-0 win to Leicester City over Aston Villa. Is the goal from Paxton Daka, who managed to do it. He was very, very good today, was he? Very dangerous whenever he got on the ball. And whenever he was constantly looking for runs forward. Luckily for us today, we were able to find that one pass that worked out perfectly. So, on to the next one, boys. Right then. So, a first display from Ryan Dawson. Does that encourage you to try more young players? I believe in our young players. You can see that. I'm trying to bring from some of the youth prospects through, but unfortunately one of them got injured straight away. Vestergaard, don't really want him in the team, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But yeah, we have to move. And just 1 goal in it. Every player did his job today. We played well. We played very well. Patson Daka especially. Right then, so a little player chat from Ryan Dawson after that, which we get has been, I've been dreaming about this moment. Thanks for giving me a chance in the senior squad, boss. I'm desperate to show everyone what I can bring to the team. Well, you've done that to start this season off. Well done, son. Right, so we've just had a little loan offer here for Kelechi Iheanacho, a 2-year loan deal to Cadiz. Don't know why I'd want to do that, to be honest, because that would make 0 sense for my business. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and reject it. Just thought it was a little bit interesting that came through. Right then, boys, here we go. Back at the King Power again for the second game of today's episode. 4 games out of 5 that we've played have been at the King Power so far, and they've all ended up in losses so far. The 3 that we've played, this is the 4th one. Hopefully an improvement against Wolves today. Got the first win under our belt in the last game, so that was nice to see, but we'll have to wait and see if we can do it again in this game. Hopefully we can. We'll have to try our best, put in the best possible effort we possibly can. And yeah, see what the boys can do. It's the exact same squad as the last game because of how well it played. So yeah, let's go for it, boys. Where we just pretty much ran through Aston Villa. But this one's probably going to be a bit more of a delicate build-up play for our side. That man there in Tielemans is injured. I really hope it isn't serious, because if it is, my God, am I going to be absolutely fumbled for players. And that is the first effort goal from Wolves, and it's saved by Iverson. And Ndidi comes in for the challenge, can't quite win it. Nunez tries it as well, and it's intercepted by Thomas. Now, Tielemans plays the ball off to Dewsbury Hall. Now to Maddison. We'll play it over the top to Castagna. And it's worked out perfectly. Castagna goes for it. And somehow that isn't... Oh my God, what have I done there? I've flopped it. That was the chance, boys. That was the chance. Oh, wow. Castagna, brother. Castagna tried to get himself in front of Pondence, and he's managed to... Okay, I thought he'd managed to win that back there, but apparently not. It's now still with him. Dewsbury Hall has done well to defend against the man, and he's managed to get the ball back as well. We'll play it up to Maddison, and he has played a terrible touch and gave the ball straight back to Wolves, and now it is a chance for them again, and it's a good effort at goal, but it's a good save as well. And now it is again a chance for Martinho to come forward. Pondence again on the ball. It's a bit of space for the Wolves men, and it's shot and deflected wide. That was the first touch on the ball with Seyuncu, and he gives the ball away. What tragic play that is. Right, Marcel is the man on the ball. Can play it into Patson Daka. It was a nice pass there from Marcel. Gets it to Daka, and somehow Daka has managed to squeeze that in between the post and the keeper. I think it's more of a mistake by the keeper than it is perfection by Daka, because that should never end up in the back of the net. I just took the shot for the fact there was no other option for me to really do anything. That is tragic from Saar there. And we are somehow in the lead just before half-time. Neves. Okay, I thought he was going to whack the ball into the box there, but he didn't. Played the ball to Collins, now to Martinho. Maddison is on the man himself, and he's played it inside there. That was nicely done, but Castagna on to defensive plays, defensive duties. Dewsbury Hall trying to defend now, and it's played to Adama and just wide of the post. I don't know if it will class as a Marcel assist there. I really hope it does, because I'd like to see the lad progress, because he's looking really good. Plays the ball out to Thomas here. Luke Thomas to whip a ball into the centre. It's a good cross, and unfortunately Maddison cannot header a ball, because he heads that straight into the ground and it's over the bar. That is half time, boys. We've for the first time this season led at half time. James Maddison, the man who had a shot at goal but put the ball over the bar, but it was Patson Daka who somehow, it's classed as a Saar own goal unfortunately, but Daka was the man that took the shot, and because it came back off of Saar afterwards, it is classed as a Saar own goal. But nevertheless, Patson Daka, I'd still class that as 2 goals in 2 for him, because if it wasn't for him shooting, it wouldn't have ended up in the back of the net. So, yeah, well done. Somehow Castagna missed an open goal there, but we move. Tillemans, if he'd managed to bag that, that would have been absolutely outrageous. But, yeah, we're 1-0 up, boys. Let's go. Dawson plays a nice pass out to Thomas. We'll play the ball out to Marcel, but unfortunately that pass was not the greatest, and he can't do a lot with it. Right, Collins on the ball. Intercepted by Patson Daka again, and that is a tragic effort at goal. If he'd managed to do that, that would have been a mess up from both of them. But never mind, we've not managed to get it, and Guardes smashes the ball, and luckily just over the bar. But that is someone that we definitely have to be very wary of. We'll give it off to Dawson in the centre, who has been challenged by Adama Traore. Kept the ball though nicely, and now Marcel again on the ball, just jogging forward at the moment. We'll find some space for Maddison, sorry, and Patson Daka should have probably done better there, and that's why I ended up giving the ball away there. But Traore again coming forward, and can we get a challenge in? Not at the moment. Nunez on the ball. Thomas does well, and Seyuncu collects. Marcel plays the ball off to Dawson, and that was not a good pass. Right, back into danger, even more danger, and that is the danger that has caused the goal. It's Guardes, a man that I said we need to be watching, but no one did, and that is the reason we're back at 1 apiece. But we've played well today, so I can't complain too much, but we just switched off for a second there, and one little mistake has resulted in them getting back on level terms. Back to Dawson. It would be very handy if these two came away from each other, and have done that, as Dawson plays the ball into Samare, and it's just gone wide. Just gone over the bar. That was decent play in the end, and unfortunately he just hits the ball a little too hard. Guardes to Adama Traore. Thomas can't do the business. Guardes back on the ball, plays it back to Semedo. Marcel does well in trying to defend against him, doesn't quite get the ball back. It's played inside, there was a lot of space there, and Didi luckily saved, and that is the end of the game, boys. Finishes one apiece. We probably still should have came away with the 3 points there, but at the end of the day, a point is more than good enough against a very good Wolves side. We played very well today. We had a lot of benefits, but just didn't quite. Like I say, we just had that little switch off, lapse of concentration that gave the ball away, and that is where we conceded the goal. But yeah, good performance all round. Right then, so post-match interview, we have how will you cope with this injury crisis? Other players have to take their opportunities, especially the younger lads, because at the end of the day, it's going to come down on them at the moment. What changes will you make after the injury to Evans? Let's just get him back to full fitness. Obviously, that is the main hope. And you must have thought the game was won. What happened? That one defensive error can be costly. Exactly. It's literally one mistake that went wrong. I've never been so unlucky in a game with injuries. So right now, let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that, right? Let's just go to... I bet you don't even get injury lists anymore, do you? Oh, shit. I don't know what to say. I really don't. Development. Don't really need that. Oh man, this is an absolute ball ache. Right. So, as you'll see here, let me quickly go to this. Where is it? 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 Where's he gone? There he is. So broken toe again for Tielemans. He is going to be out with a broken toe for 3 months. Obviously Barnes went out for 3 months. He's now only got 7 weeks left, but as I say, only that's still a long ass time. Just under 2 months that he's got out. And 4 months for Mr. Johnny Evans with a medial collateral ligament damage, or whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, so that's 3 main players in our side that have now made our season very, very much of a big struggle. Yeah. So if we work out 7 weeks, right, from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Barnes will be just back. He'll be back at the start of the January transfer window. Then we have, where are we? Here. So 1, 2, 3. Tielemans won't be back till February, when we've only got 3, 6, 8, 11 games left, and Evans will more likely be back around April, or maybe even the end of the season, to be fair. At the point when he's back, he's probably going to drop that much of an overall. There's going to be no point in playing with him anymore, which is very, very disappointing. I'll probably have to look at getting him. I'm definitely going to have to look at getting a replacement for him in January. Tielemans, I probably ain't going to look at getting him a replacement, to be honest. I'm going to definitely put... I don't know whether to put... I'm going to give the chance to Braybrook, right, to see what he can do. Because I played with him a little bit, even though it was on amateur or semi-pro or whatever the fuck it was. He seemed to be decent. He seemed to be decent on the ball and the kind of player that I like to play with, especially in the midfield. The only thing is I don't want him to be too similar of a player to Dewsbury Hall. That's the only issue. But obviously we've not got a left mid to replace, so we definitely need to look at getting a left mid in January. Probably a decent centre mid partner, not partner, sorry, but like a backup for the boys on the pitch at the minute. Because yes, Samari can do it, but he's more of a CDM. We need a replacement right mid. We need 2 left mids realistically, because we need a left mid and then a replacement left mid. We need a centre back now, just a backup centre back, even if we get one on loan. Then what else? We definitely need a goalkeeper, because obviously Ward's going to be leaving, so we need at least a backup keeper. Smith is I might look at getting rid of anyway. Vestergaard I want to get rid of. Who else? Brunt, not going to lie, I want to bring up as many youth academy players from Leicester that are already in the club as much as I can. But he is a player I'm not going to use, so he's probably going to go. Bertrand and Mendy might end up leaving on freeze. Albrighton, probably a player I'm going to get rid of. And then Ayoze Perez, I'll probably keep. I might actually play him in the next game, to be honest. I might play him on the left hand side though, and see what he can do. But apart from that, that's the only players I really want to play with at the moment. Marcel is really doing well at the minute, but I am going to play Perez in the next game just to see what he can do. Whether he can put in a decent performance, pretty much. But yeah, a few players are definitely, well, a couple of players. Ward's obviously already leaving. I'd say Smithy is one. Vestergaard is another. Brunt is another. Bertrand, I probably will look at getting rid of if he doesn't leave on a free. And Albrighton as well. Bar that, if we get an offer for Pratt, then maybe I'll look at taking it. I might even play him on left mid in a game, maybe 2 games time. Just try him on left mid, see what Perez can do obviously in the first one, see what Pratt can do in the next one. Maybe play him in centre mid instead of Braybrook for a couple of games, see what he can do. But yeah, we'll have a work round of the squad, and maybe even look at signing a couple of youth academy prospects from our youth academy just to fill in a couple of spots. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I'll just plot a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps